What's up, everybody? Jason from Straight Edge Knives. Got another video for you today. I did a video on this knife a while back, but it was just more of an unboxing. So today we're actually going to get into a little more details on it and do some cutting and a little bit of chopping with it. All right, so let's get to it. I present to you the Tops Vtac Norseman. First off, I'll tell you, this thing comes with a Kydex sheath, but something I did a little different was it came with these Blade Tech MOLLE attachments. There's two of them. They both, they sat on the back here, which would allow you to attach this to MOLLE compatible materials like a vest or battle belt or something like that. They work awesome, but they don't really fit around a regular belt too easily if you wanted to carry it on your belt. So I actually had Bernie B. Velarde over at Big B Leatherworks has this pretty cool little system he has where he basically took the sheath, does a leather wrap with some snaps, and adds a belt loop. But what's cool is you can pop this off, take the belt loop off if you want, snap it back in place, and now you can horizontal carry it if you'd like. So you put the belt loop on for vertical carry or horizontal. So it's just a pretty cool little system to make it easier to carry the knife without using these tech locks. These work really good for attaching to MOLLE, but again, not so hot for regular belts. So let's set those aside real quick. Put that down there. Anyway, very nice sheath though. It has a really excellent thumb ramp right here. It's not even really a thumb ramp, it's just the way they kind of cut the sheath. But man, you put your thumb on it and you can just pop that sheath right off. And this gets this beautiful blade. I don't know if you guys get up here, give you guys a real nice up close of it. This thing is beautiful. Got a nice fuller, nice, I can't remember, it's like a brown and green micarta. What's really bitching is this blood vine, they call it the blood vine work right here. Comes all the way up into this thumb jimping right here. Made by Tops, obviously. This is made by Tops for Vikings Tactics, which was started by Kyle Lamb, former Special Forces guy. Does a lot of gun training stuff, a lot of charity work for veterans. If you get a chance, check out VikingsTactics.com. Got a lot of great products on there. He's also an inspirational speaker. I got to meet him at SHOT Show, which was awesome. Great dude. He's got a few cool blade designs with Tops. But hey, let's give you the details on this real quick. Vtac Norseman, overall length is 11.63 inches. The cutting edge is 5.5 inches. It's 1095 steel with a Rockwell hardness of 56 to 58. It's designed by Kyle Lamb with a Kydex sheath. That was kind of all the details they had on the website about it. So I don't have like the handle length and stuff like that or the blade thickness. But it's a stout blade. A lot of people look at the handle and think it's a little too small, but I wear XL gloves. You can see it actually fits my hand really well, and I like that I can get my fingers to touch my palm, so I know I got a really good solid grip on this knife. I don't have like a lot of gapping in between my fingers. Really comfortable. Thumb can go right here on the ramp, or you can get your finger up here in this choil. If you got to reverse grip it, works really well. Put your thumb up here for stabbing, whatever you need to do. It's got a really nice big Lanyard hold as well. But hey, since we got this piece of paper right here, let's go ahead and do the obligatory or mandatory paper cut that we always have to do. Everybody can do it right. Because obviously we know it's going to cut paper, no problem. Real quick, give you a couple of size comparisons. Here's the Tops knives Brush Wolf. If you hold them up together, the brush wolf's just a hair longer. I would say the Brush Wolf was also maybe just a hair thicker, but I mean they're pretty close to being identical. And handle size wise, if you look at the handles, they're pretty comparable. For something else that's not maybe quite the same size, but the Tex Creek 69, nice blade as well. You guys see the size difference here. Put them over the top of each other. Obviously the Norseman's bigger, but I just wanted to give you guys a kind of a reference point. This is about a 4-inch blade on average, so I believe, but just give you guys kind of some size references real quick. Set those down here. Let's get to some cutting, right? First off, look, got a new catalog. Let's do a little, see if we can. Now this catalog's different. It's got obviously a shit ton of paper, pardon the language, but it also has kind of in the middle, it has this really thick, glossy paper stock right in the middle. It's almost like another magazine in the middle. But let's see if we can cut some edges off of this. Make it snow. Woo, I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, I'm making a mess. Like I got all kinds of colored paper here now. Cut right through the corner of that. Let's do a little stab right here. See how deep we can get this. Ooh, that went deep. That's what she said. Huh. So I went through, the tip is just barely coming out right here. I went through about half of this catalog, stabbing it in. Put my finger right here and pull it out. That's what she said. What about that far in? I mean, it's a good stab. Yeah, that's nice. I'll cut real good. Let's get that out of here. Obviously, there's no damage to the point. Here's a piece of plywood. It's maybe a 1/4 inch thick. Went all the way through. I actually stuck, the tip is right here. The tip stuck in my log. No tip damage at all. Let's get some cardboard. There's cardboard. You got to cut some cardboard up. Gonna be able to do that no problem. What else we got in here? Oh, got the rubber strap down, the old school rubber strap down. You're out in the, actually I cut this one in half the other day. Cut that right off. Got multiple pieces here. I mean, it's cutting through these like nothing. I mean, cut this one in half. Gotta do a little push and drag there. Cut that in half. Like that. Yeah, it's no problem. Got this propane hose. It's kind of reinforced. Cut right through it. Boop. A little tough, but I mean, it cut through it no problem. So we got this little reinforced ring here. Cut this in half. Just do like push cut. Cut it clean. Clean in half. You see that there. That's not a problem. Let's say you're out there and here's a piece of a 2x4. This shouldn't be any problem to split at all. Let's use this piece to split that right up in half. Realistically, this knife isn't designed to be splitting wood and shit, but if you had to, you can. I believe this knife was designed to be carried on a battle vest or a battle belt into battle, if you will. I mean, it's very light. I wish I had the weight for you, but it's very light. I mean, it feels quick in the hand, and you know, it's made to protect yourself in the heat of battle. But got to make some. But if you're out there having to survive, got to make some fire curls. You make some fire curls. You could probably split some small logs. No problem. Let's chop into this. Let's do a little bit of chopping here. Let's see where. obviously, this wasn't designed for chopping. So if you go to chop with it, I would, if you had to, choke back on it as far as you can. That gives you a little bit more of that leverage you need. Because if I get way up here on it, it feels a little awkward. It feels like it puts a lot of pressure on my wrist. Obviously, if you have something better to chop with that. This isn't designed for this, but I like to show at least what you can do with it if you had to. So obviously you can chop with it if you need to. Stick this in those logs. I mean, man, you can stick this into anything you need to. Oh man, that's, I went about that deep in there. Let's check this edge out. Doing some chopping right here. I don't see any glinting, any rolling. There's no tip down. I mean, that tip's still super sharp. It didn't even do anything to the tip at all. You can see kind of right through here how deep it was penetrating through like the materials as I was stabbing. Guys, this Vtac Norseman, it's definitely a cool blade. I mean, it's just, it looks just wicked, and it's tough as hell because it's made by Tops. Got a great designer behind it with Kyle Lamb. Look at that. This is like that thinner paper that's easier to tear. And I'm trying to purposely cut with the areas that I was chopping with right here. And yeah, look at this. Kind of weird when you go to shred paper like this, if you come on certain parts of it, it won't cut, but then you flip it to this side and there it goes. So there you have it, guys. The Vtac Norseman. Check it out. Go over to VikingsTactics.com, take a look at it, or go to wherever it is you buy your knives from, be it Blade HQ, Knife Center, Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Get a chance to pick one of these up. I would highly recommend it. It's a great blade. You guys stay safe out there. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Share it with your friends and family who are into knives. It greatly helps out the channel, and you know, I'm trying to get the channel to grow more, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, y'all. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.